Hook, she cleaned the toilet seat with her dad's underwear for weeks until he ran out of clean ones. A mother-in-law refused to let her daughter-in-law give birth in her living room. And a couple came home to find their doormat thrown down 4 flights of stairs by their neighbor. 3 stories. 3 verdicts. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Confession Loop. These stories come straight from Reddit's AITA forum, where real people ask the internet one question: was I the asshole? Names have been changed. Drop your verdict in the comments after each one. Story 1. The underwear setup. She is 21 years old and lives with her parents and 13-year-old sister in a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 shared bathroom. 4 people. 1 bathroom. No escape from each other's habits. Her dad does not lift the toilet seat when he pees. He leaves splash marks every single time. He also refuses to clean after himself. This is not just a visual issue, it smells, it is unhygienic, and every time she, her sister, or her mother need to use the bathroom they have to check the seat first, they have told him for years. He ignores it or flat out refuses to change. When her sister was around 9 years old, she sat down without checking and developed a skin rash from the contamination on the seat. Still nothing changed. Eventually she reached her limit. She told her dad directly, if he kept leaving the seat dirty she would start cleaning it with his underwear. He did not take her seriously, so she did it. Every time she found stains she used one of his clean underwear from his drawer to wipe the seat. She went through his backup pairs too. Over time he ran out of clean underwear entirely. The ones left smelled. He finally realized what had been happening. They had a huge fight. They have not spoken in 2 months. Relatives found out and told her she was making a big deal out of nothing. Her sister is asking her to stop fighting. But she feels this is basic hygiene in a shared space, and if she backs down now her compliance will extend to everything else. She is asking Reddit, did she go too far? Top comments. Reddit was largely on her side but divided on the method. The top comment said, years of asking, a child getting a skin rash, and 0 change. You tried the reasonable approach for a very long time. He made his choice. Many people pointed out that her sister getting a rash from the toilet seat years ago and nothing changing after that is the most damning detail in the whole story. Someone said, disgusting meets disgusting. He left bodily fluids on a shared surface for years. You used his clothing to clean it up. The punishment fit the crime. But others said the 2-month silent treatment suggests the family dynamic has taken real damage, and whether the point was worth that cost is worth considering. The most upvoted comment said, you are moving out in a year. Hold your ground. You taught him there are consequences. That lesson was long overdue. Verdict, not the asshole. Reddit said the method was extreme but entirely earned after years of being ignored. Transition. Our next story involves a flooded house, a blown-up pool, and a mother-in-law who said absolutely not to all of it. Story 2. The birth plan setup. Her son and daughter-in-law are temporarily staying with her while their house is being repaired. A fire hydrant broke and flooded several nearby homes. The floors need replacing and it is not safe to be there while contractors work. Their home will not be ready in time. The daughter-in-law is due to give birth at the beginning of next month. She thought the plan was a hospital birth. That was apparently not the plan at all. This weekend she found out her daughter-in-law was planning a waterhome birth with a midwife. The birth pool, essentially a large inflatable pool, would need to go inside the house. The only 2 places it would fit were the living room or the master bedroom if she moved her own bed out. She thought about it. She is not comfortable with that happening in her home, she told her daughter-in-law. Her daughter-in-law was furious. Her son wants her to apologize and allow it. She is standing firm. She is asking Reddit, is she the asshole for not wanting her daughter-in-law to give birth in her living room? Top comments. Reddit was firmly on her side. The top comment said, it is your home. You are already doing them an enormous favor by housing them during a crisis. Nobody is entitled to use someone else's living room as a delivery room. Many people pointed out that the daughter-in-law's birth plan was made for her own home, not her mother-in-law's home. Circumstances changed and the plan needs to change with them. Someone said, a home birth in your own home is a beautiful choice. A home birth in someone else's home without their full enthusiastic consent is a completely different thing. Several people also raised practical concerns: the cleanup, the liability, the stress on a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home with a midwife and a birth pool taking over the main living space. The most upvoted comment said, "You are not ruining her birth plan. A broken fire hydrant ruined her birth plan. You are simply declining to be the solution to a problem you did not create. Verdict, not the asshole." Reddit said she is already going above and beyond and owes nobody her living room. Transition, our last story today is lighter. A horror movie doormat, a neighbor who kept flipping it, and then one morning it was gone entirely. Story 3, the doormat setup. They are both 32, huge horror fans, and have lived in their apartment for 4 years. 2 years ago they got an Art the Clown doormat from Spirit Halloween. Not a seasonal decoration, just something they genuinely like. It has been outside their door ever since. Last month new neighbors moved in across the hall. A couple with a baby and a toddler around 3 or 4 years old. The first interaction was fine. When the dad saw the mat he joked about it still being Halloween season. They laughed it off, then they started coming home to find the mat flipped face down. 4 times. They knew it was the neighbors because of their Ring camera. They let it go each time and just flipped it back, until they caught them doing it in person. They asked what the issue was. The parents said their son was terrified of it. The child standing right there at that moment was completely calm. Not crying. Not upset at all. The only person visibly agitated was the mother, who swore at them, rolled her eyes, and was generally unpleasant. He stayed and talked it out with the dad separately. The dad was reasonable. Said he understood it was their space, would talk to his wife, and that their son was old enough to learn the mat could not hurt him. That seemed like a resolution. Then one morning they walked out and the mat was not flipped. It had been thrown down the stairwell. They live on the 4th floor. This was not an accident. This was deliberate. His wife wants to report it to building management. He is torn between keeping the mat, replacing it, or just being done with the whole situation. He is asking Reddit, what should they do? Top comments, Reddit was unanimously on their side. The top comment said, your mat has been there for 2 years. They moved in 1 month ago. They do not get to redecorate your door. Many people said report it to management immediately. Throwing someone's property down 4 flights of stairs is not a neighbor dispute. It is property destruction. Someone said, the dad was reasonable. The mom is the problem. Document everything, report it, and keep the mat exactly where it is. The most popular suggestion by far was to get a Ring camera alert set up and catch the next incident on video for management. Several people also suggested getting a second clown mat just for good measure. The most upvoted comment said, do not remove the mat. The moment you do they win and they will push further. Report it, document it, and let management handle it. Verdict, not the asshole. Reddit said report it to management today and do not touch the mat. OUTRO, 3 stories. A daughter who cleaned a toilet seat with her dad's underwear for weeks until he finally noticed. A mother-in-law who said her living room was not a delivery room. And a couple whose clown doormat got thrown down 4 flights of stairs by a neighbor who moved in 1 month ago. Which one got you the most? Drop your verdict in the comments. Subscribe for new stories every week on Confession Loop. See you in the next one.